Welcome to Echoes of My Imagination. My name is Tracy Lee. Sit down, relax, and let me tell you a story. Today's story is called The Skyborn Heir of Seravorn. There once was a city that floated, not in clouds, but upon great winged beasts known as chironics, ancient sky serpents with eyes like storm glass and feathers sharp enough to cut wind itself. The city was called Seravorn, the last of the skyholds, and in its heart was born a child unlike any other. They named her Lyra. Let's get into it. She was born during the tethering storm, when all the chironics screamed as one, and the lightning sang down from the mountains to kiss the floating spires. Her birthmark resembled a wing curled around a star, and from her first breath, the sky knew her. Lyra could feel altitude the way others felt temperature. By age 4, she could control the rise and fall of her breath to hover mid-air. Her laughter could stir currents. Her grief brought cloudbursts. But her gift was not just lift, it was bond. At age 7, she met Varen, a boy found half frozen near a wrecked glider vessel. No name, no memory. Lyra took him in. Their bond was instant, undeniable, and utterly free. He followed her everywhere, and when she first stepped on a chironic's back, he climbed up behind her without fear. The chironics called Vaix accepted them both. Skyborn magic was elemental, not spellbooks, but breath, will, and bloodline. Each family line held a resonance with a different force: wind, storm, lift, light, or echo. Lyra's line carried the rarest, the sky call, an ability to not just fly, but command the currents of fate. The wind would answer her not just physically, but with glimpses of what could be, should be, or must be prevented. With time, she learned to see wing paths of chironics before they flew them, breathe so deeply she could summon storm breaks across valleys, pull lost voices from the air and give closure to the grieving. Varen never regained his memory, but what he built with Lyra needed no past. They soared together every dusk, slept wrapped in sky-plume cloaks, shared dreams on floating meadows lit by moonflowers. They kissed first in a free fall, laughing and spinning, the sky beneath them open and forever. She taught him to speak to the wind. He taught her how to touch earth again. Darkness came not from the ground, but from below the wind line. Storm-bounders, creatures twisted by corrupted breath, rose from shattered laywells and began to drag skyholds from the heavens. Seravorn prepared for siege. The sky call was forbidden from leaving the city, too precious. Lyra left anyway. With Varen and Vaix, she led a sky band deep into the thundercloud trenches. They destroyed the storm core, a swirling shard of false prophecy, at great cost. Vaix was wounded. Varen was thrown from the skies and presumed dead. She returned alone. Years passed. Lyra became High Sky Warden, but never bonded again. Not to another chironics, not to another soul. Until one evening, during the Windweave Festival, a new glider cut the sky. It flew in strange spirals, erratic, wild, impossible. Varen landed, half broken, scarred, older, but with the same storm in his eyes. "I fell," he said, "but the sky never stopped calling me back." She kissed him. The wind rose. The city sang. They rebuilt the world, not as rulers, but as bonded architects of sky and hope. When they passed, they chose not to be buried, but to become wind themselves. And when the storms rise over Seravorn, lovers still gather on the cliffs, whispering their names, because some love stories don't burn out. They lift. And that's it for today. Thanks for listening to Echoes of My Imagination. I'm Tracy Lee. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share, and I'll catch you next time.